video, and we have a new stage here of Boss Rush. This is now the 12th stage. I mean, Boss Rush at this point doesn't really do much besides just give out a free 35 stones. Like, I know a lot of free-to-play players and stuff like that are definitely excited when there is one of these new stages of Boss Rush, because 35 stones for the level of ease at beating these stages is it's pretty good. I mean, beating one of the God of Destruction stages gives you, what, 6 stones, I think? We're going to go ahead and rock just an LR Goku team. We'll just use LR Goku and LR Evolution Blue Vegeta to make short work of these events, right? Again, these Dokkan events are very, very old. Again, what I'm probably going to do here is we'll go ahead and rock one rotation of both LR Gokus, and we'll rock a second rotation of LR Goku and LR Evolution Blue Vegeta, right? Which is going to work out really well. Now, I guess there is actually quite a few things to talk about. It's like we have LR STR Goku on rotation right here. We actually just got the news last night that Int Goku is going to be getting his Extreme Z Awakening during this anniversary. So this is big. I was arguing last year that the 5-year anniversary was a bit better than people said. People were just saying, oh, 5-year anniversary sucked. It was horrible. And, like, that's not true. But it definitely could have been better. And one of the main ways you do that is by actually having EZAs. I've been arguing for quite a while that EZA is like the best thing Dokkan has ever done. I mean, you're taking these units that are just like maybe not runnable, not the greatest, and they turn them into like ridiculously mega top tier units in this game, right? It's like Int Goku is about to get an EZA. Int Goku, I don't want to say he was unrunnable, but he's not even a character I was using in Dokkan Battlefield, right? It just on Super Int in that environment. Like, that's not a character I was, like, pretty much ever running, right? So now, this Int Goku, you know, who a lot of people probably have, because the thing about Int Goku, he's been, like, you know, like, I don't know, the 7th featured unit, the 6th featured unit, the 8th featured unit on a lot of banners here. We've seen Int Goku repeatedly brought back on all of these, you know, Tournament of Power, like, era banners that, again, we've been seeing an awful lot. I'm not even going to need to use the active skill. I'm trying to speed through this. No reason to sort of, like, dilly-dally at all. But again, I'm seeing a lot of people saying, like, oh, STR LR Goku's replaced. And it's like, no, he's definitely not. I actually think what they did with Int Goku's EZA is actually really good. Because Int Goku, he stacks attack and defense. So what they did was they correctly made it to where Int Goku is actually going to do different things than the LR Goku. That's really good, right? So again, the STR LR Goku with the 70% chance to dodge, it's just going to be, like, he's still one of the best units in the game for Super Battle Road. That's not going to change. You're not going to run Int Goku over LR STR Goku in Super Battle Road. Now, as of right now, I don't know what the Int Goku's transformation does, but you still have to fall below 50% HP in order to transform. That was confirmed in the info they showed us on Twitter last night. So with that, we do know that, again, the STR LR will be better in Super Battle Road. But, like, when it comes to, like, really long events, you know, potentially, like, the God of Destruction event, Infinite Dragon Ball History, stages like that, like, you know, I feel like you could very comfortably run the Int Goku instead of the LR. Like, that's good. Like, that's good design. That, you know, the LR is definitely going to hit harder, definitely going to look more impressive most of the time, but they actually made it where sometimes you can pick and choose, which is good. So, like, I actually think so far from what I've seen, the design of the Int Goku is just very, very good because of that reason, right? And again, we don't really completely know what he'll do after he transforms, but units that stack are just always going to have a certain level of relevance, right? They're going to be very good, you know, for these long events. And again, the God of Destruction event is another one of these events that's very long. The other thing, too, that they're doing with this Int Goku is they're making him, honestly, probably the ideal Realm of Gods leader now. Because the STR LR has a great leader skill for Realm of Gods, you know, 4 key, 130%, but it's only 130. Like, here's the thing, a lot of those Realm of Gods Saiyans link so well that it's not like the extra key is really that necessary or needed, right? So for Realm of Gods, I think the ideal build probably will be the Int LR or Int UI Goku as your leader for Realm of Gods, running him over the STR LR. I think that probably is what you're going to want to do, because now, like, Beerus is really good, and there's definitely builds you could use of Realm of Gods that are going to be super good with Beerus and stuff like that. But, like, running double Int UI Goku, and then you have, like, the AGL LR UI Goku, and then you have, like, Evolution Blue Vegeta and stuff like that, like, it's going to be insanity. Like, it's that team, like, when I've been sitting here sucking off Realm of Gods, telling people I think Realm of Gods is the best team, like, now I think that's going to be full-on displayed. I was really thinking, one huge disappointment to me, a massive disappointment with the LR Ultra Instinct Goku and the LR Evolution Blue Vegeta, I think, is the weakness in their leader skills. I do not like what they did with the leader skills and the new categories for UI Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta, especially in comparison to last year when they gave us the final trump card category, which both Vegito Blue and Gogeta Blue led. That was amazing. That is an anniversary level category team. They had anniversary level leader skills and teams. I mean, Reps of Universe 7 is definitely a lot better. I mean, you know, we got the free-to-play LR Roshi is coming. You know, we have, like, the Krillin and 18. We have, like, a lot of different units, the Tien and Roshi. You know, we're going to have a top legendary summon banner for sure. I would say 99.9% chance Android 17 is going to be represented in there. There's just going to be a lot of good stuff happening, right, for Reps of Universe 7. So maybe by the end of the anniversary, I'll feel better about their leader skills, the two LR, Goku and Vegeta, but I don't know, man. I'm just like Reps of Universe 7 is a great team, yeah, but, like, it's not, I don't know, like, maybe it is better than Final Trump Card, actually. It's hard to say. It's just, Reps is very small. It's a very, very, very small team. It's a small category. Again, it's nice that it's getting buffed a lot. One thing that definitely could be good, I think, a transforming Blue Goku from the Universe 6 vs 7 tournaments, like an LR transforming Kaioken Blue Goku against hits would be very good. And remember that any characters, so like Vegeta, Piccolo, Goku, from that, I guess they could do a Monica character as well. I mean, they could. Like, are they going to do a Monica? Probably not. But, like, remember that all those Universe 6 or 7 characters for Universe 7 could get units, and they would be on Reps of Universe 7 as well, right? I do, so, like, that would be good, right? Because Vegeta, we get Blue Vegeta, we'd have a Super Saiyan Vegeta, and then we could have a base Vegeta, all from the Reps of Universe 7 tournament. And then same with Goku. I mean, we already have the Blue Kaioken Goku from the Universe 6 or 7 tournament, but I really feel like they need to adjust his name. Now, I do want to mention they've never done that before. They have never changed the unit's name like that after release, but I think if they created, like, an LR transforming Blue Kaioken Goku, who started out blue and transformed into Blue Kaioken, and then they changed the AGL EZA, his name, to just Blue Kaioken Goku, I think that would be thought of very, very favorably by the player base. The player base would be very happy with that, is what I assume would happen. So, hopefully they would do that at some point. Speaking of Universe 6 vs 7 tournament, I also think that's where a rival universe category could be very good. Like, if Dokkan just straight up stole rival universe from Legends, that would be... I actually might do a video on that, going over what a rival universe category could look like. Because I think it would be a really good team. I mean, obviously, it's something that right now there's definitely a lot of crossover with the Universal's Rival Saga, but, like, that's okay. Like it's okay to have different, like, categories and stuff like that. Still could create for, like, interesting Super Battle Road stages and stuff, and, like, you know, that would mix, like, because, like, LR hit, right? We're definitely gonna get an LR hit at some point. I was originally thinking during the 6th year anniversary would be a place we would see LR hit, but now it does seem like Reps of Universe 7 is going to be all of the representation during the 6th year anniversary. So, like, would they give us LR hit from the Tournament of Power, or are they going to give us LR hit from the Reps of, or, like, from the Universe 6 or 7 tournament? Honestly, it would be ideal if hit was from the Universal's Rival Saga, LR hit, hopefully from his fight against Jiren. The reason for that is because Tournament of Power, that link, will really help hit out a lot, man. So I do hope that when they do LR hit, he is a Tournament of Power character and not just a Universe 6 for 7 tournament character, because that could lead to just difficulties for hit, right? Unless he's a character who hopefully would get like massive amounts of ki from his passive, maybe hit would be a dodge character or something, like, because like, you know, the LR UI Gokus, both the STR and the AGL, like, they get this extra ki from dodging, and it just works out really well. I think that's one of the better ki mechanics units can have, these LRs, is getting ki on dodge, because that seems to be fairly consistent, especially when it's like a 70% chance to dodge, like the 2 LR UI Gokus have got, right? Like, that's just not going to be bad at all. Whereas, like, what Vegeta has, not really the biggest fan of Vegeta's ki mechanic, I guess, directly compared to UI Goku. UI Goku's ki mechanic feels much stronger, right? Now, it is good that... See, maybe if Vegeta... Because Vegeta and UI Goku, they have the 30% chance to do an additional super attack. I think if it was a normal attack that had a 30% chance to be a super attack, that would make Vegeta quite a bit stronger, right? Because then, if you were always guaranteed to get at least 2 ki per turn from Vegeta, that would make it a lot better. Because, like, that's something we see with LR Gohan and Goten, right? And then LR Kale and Caulifla are the same way, where they get ki when they attack, but no matter what, they're doing at least 2 attacks per turn. And then once you start getting any additionals at all, at that point, you really, really begin to go super crazy. Here, let's do Vegeta's Final Explosion, because we already used Goku's, you know, Superman Punch, I like to call it. We can go ahead and use Vegeta's Final Explosion as well. But I don't know. You guys have to let me know what y'all think with everything. Again, I do think Rival Universe category I'd like to see. I mean, if we're talking about category teams, I'd like to see Regen. I think would be another great one that Dokkan could steal from Legends. Because, like, you know, Dokkan and Legends, they take stuff from each other literally all the time. So I would like to see that continue to happen with Dokkan. Keep taking all the good stuff that Legends does. There's literally no reason not to, right? Regen, Frieza Force, Rival Universe, I think all 3 of those, even Powerful Opponent, those 4 would be great categories on Dokkan. Like, all 4 of those are way better than shit like Miraculous Awakening and Special Pose. I mean, I do think Vegeta's Power of Revival, I like that. I think that one can be pretty interesting. But, like, the rest of these, like, small, shitty categories that Dokkan puts out, I just don't really give a damn about a lot of them, right? Like, there's just no reason for that. Because, like, Regen would be great for a lot of the Namekian characters. Again, Rival Universe would be good. Like, getting Hit and Jiren extra category teams would not be a bad thing, right? One more category for, like, Kale and Caulifla. You know, Rival Universe, that would probably give extra teams to, like, Champa. Like, I would assume we would get an LR, Champa, and Vados at some point. You know, giving them one more category team could be very good, because I would think chances are Champa and Vados would not be on the Universal Survival Saga team, right? They probably would be from the Universe 6 for 7 tournament. So, like, things like that are things we really should sort of consider, right? All right, so Android 13 is the last boss. Again, like, we haven't really... Like, we basically have not even been hit. Like this is why Boss Rush is, like, it's fine, right? Like, again, the stones are cool. I would say, like, I hope just keep releasing these stages, but this is just really, like, not... This is, like, at this point, Boss Rush has become something you do once, and then that's it. Like, I remember, you know, when Boss Rush originally came out, it was super hype, right? Because there was no... Like, that was the most difficult content in the game. You know, there was no Super Battle Road at that point. There was no Legendary Goku event. Like, all those things didn't even exist at that point. So Boss Rush was, like, the cream of the crop. I mean, I think Dokkan, they're doing a good job now of, like, constantly, like, they have created a lot of, like, you know, Easy A area, Easy A, you know, Super Battle Road. I mean, Extreme Super Battle Road is really just, like, they just up the numbers from normal Super Battle Road, but it's still new content, right? So, like, Dokkan does need to continue to push the bar forward, as they continue to, like, move forward in the game's life cycle and stuff like that, right? But I would say Dokkan, I think, is doing generally a pretty good job with things, all things considered, right? Yeah, okay, so this is gonna be the last rotation right here. With both of these LRs, like, again, I think these are the 2 best units in the game. You get... Oh, wow, Goku got hit by that. Okay, 13 could do a lot of damage to Goku now, actually. Because remember, he massively lowers defense. Yeah, dude, look at, wow, okay. Vegeta would have tanked that. Well, do I want to say much better? Vegeta would have definitely tanked that better. And then, okay, bye. Yeah, that's power creep right there. These two LR, they're just the two best units in the game, right? Like, the 50% chance to crit on Super is absurd. And then they have built-in additionals, and an additional Super is a 100% chance to crit. Like, that makes them the two best units in the game. Like, that ability is, like, too obscenely OP. So, there we go. There is Boss Rush done. There is 35 stones. I mean, I'll definitely take that for the Part 2 LRs, right? Obviously, the, top legendary summon banner could be pretty brutal to summon on. I guess at least I'm only going to be summoning on one banner this time rather than two different banners, though. That's always good. So let me know what you guys think. Again, I adore the LR Goku and Vegeta so far. They are very, very fun units. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.